Let me send this to Karen. Okay. So let's start with IPEC first. So for the IPEC, I sent you the information that we need to have a Grand Central tool in our local, and you can copy it from Than's folder. Let me see. Yeah, here it is, the Grand Central folder. I'll copy it from here. Previously, I had it in my local, then there was some changes and I didn't copy the new version. So I'll copy it in my local also.
Okay.
IPEC Grand Central tool. So I need this full. Okay, I'll copy this full folder in my local right now. IPEC KT, IPEC GC. It is the latest one, right? Copy. IPEC. Okay, so it's in my local here now. Now we will run the .exe file. This one. Double click.
So the file you copy is from where?
From Tan's Automount.
Oh, okay. So you never copy until today?
No, previously I had my Grand Central on my machine. I installed it here, but then it stopped working. Grand Central. Hmm, it's confusing. Just a sec.
Okay.
Why it is so slow? Don't understand. If we run it from here. Okay, so this tool is running. So this is the IPEC Grand Central tool, which is connected to the NetVibes and then connected to the Innovia. I'll show you its architecture. Have you listened to this recording from Tan?
The high level, yes.
Okay,
He shows high level, right? That one I
yeah,
did. That one
okay.
is clear. Yeah.
So you understood the architecture, how the services are connecting.
Yeah. That one I understand. Yeah,
Okay,
the
perfect.
aspects that I understand. Yes.
Yeah, so this is the IDEC authenticator and then it goes to IPEC and there are
Yeah. That's the
It
same one.
okay, so you understood everything, right? And it's
This
connecting to
one.
NetVibes, NetVibes is
Yeah.
connecting to
Yeah.
Innovia through connectors. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. This high level I understand because
So
I.
then there is an application which we are using. This is the we use this Grand Central tool to check the connectivity part. So let's say if I am, let's say for me, I'm having some issue. So I will put my ID, this one, I'll click this one, and it will show my full information like what business partner, what my country location. And for this thing to check, I think your country password country should be working. So let's switch on my country because I have not done it long time. Why my PC is so slow right now? I don't understand. Okay, now it's here.
Mhm.
Password self-service. Let me see, why is it taking so long? Something is wrong with it. Okay, it came up with this one also. So I'll close this. It is very slow, way too slow right now. Let's switch on the country.
So you say it works on your machine before it stopped working. That's why you copy
No, it is
from.
connecting. It used to work previously. IPEC Grand Central, when Than gave me, I copied it into my local, and I used to just click on the .exe file and run from there. Then I think last year there were some changes in the .exe file, and Than gave me the Automount link, but I never copied it into my local. Whenever I was having issue, I just used to go to Than's Automount and just run it from there. That's
Okay,
why.
got it. Okay. Yeah, what's this? I
Okay.
saw this line in the video a lot of time. What's this screen about?
Which one?
The one, this physical location. What is that?
Oh, this physical location, it is similar to cat menu. Like when you log into cat menu, or uh, it will set your country to Canada, and then you can access the export control classification to make sure you are in the correct country, and then it will be accessible for you. So you need to set up your country. So if you will go to this URL, you go to click confirm country, put your username, password, and it will update your current country as Canada. So if you will go to Grand Central tool, and let me see. So if I click on some part like 30, 30, 33, 30, 30, 30, let's say this one. And now I'm in dev int. I need to go into the prod. So we click here, production, we click on here add, and then we go to IPEC services. So here you will see I have selected my profile, the request which I'm creating. We will choose the production environment here, and you will see my PC is so slow. One sec, maybe is it Outlook? Google Chrome is the problem. But we are not in Google Chrome. Let's close it. And what else? Outlook is also the problem. 50% memory. So, and task. Okay, Outlook is also gone. And it just Teams right now. Apart from that, it is fine. Okay. So when we come back here, why I'm not able to drag? It will create a URL here where the response you are creating. And if you will, just a sec. Let me close unwanted things. Close this. This is gone. Can you stop the recording? I think I need to restart my computer. I'll just restart and come back.
And let me
Or
stop.
maybe you can continue this recording. I'll just join back in 2 minutes.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yep,
Just
I wait for you.
okay.
Okay.
Hello, I'm back.
Good, 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 good. Can you
Okay, now
explain
it's
to me what's the
better.
physical location again? That's a individual, is a independent link or what? How do I set up?
What? I didn't understand.
Physical location, what's that?
Physical location is like you need to go to this URL. Oh, I didn't connect by VPN. Just a sec. 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you click on confirm country, put your
Wait. How
password.
do I reach? How do I get this? How do I reach this screen?
Let me send you this URL.
Okay, thank you. So this is independent, right? So if I come to this screen, I set up my physical location, then how it helps?
So it will not give you the error that your country location is expired. So that's why I did that.
Okay, but how is it related to CATIA or the iPad, IDEC? How?
I will show you. Just a
Okay.
sec. We will see everything.
Can you also
Okay.
copy that? Where is the auto mount of the tense Grand
Yeah, I
Central?
sent you the location.
Sorry, I didn't watch.
This is the one which I sent you, and I asked you to copy these folders. Remember?
Just now or?
On Friday.
Oh, okay, I didn't understand. Now I understand. Okay, sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Okay, so just now my H drive is gone.
Do I also need an H drive or
You don't have H drive?
let me check. No, I don't have.
Oh, you need to request, then you need to raise an EPM. H drive is like it won't be on auto mount, so it's like your private drive. You can keep your data here, whatever like personal notes you are making or any stuff you can keep in H drive.
Okay.
So it is connecting right now. Okay. So here we put our username. P935229. Okay, so put your name ID. And then go to governed objects. Let's say we choose the username 3033, this one, and into the production database. And here we have created our request with our username and with the production database. So we will choose here IDEC authenticator. We didn't add it here, so we add here 15, and you will see that object I have chosen and my profile. So if I click on submit here, something is wrong. Fail to get the user IPEC access object by ID. We are in production, and this is also in. Let's start from scratch. Remove everything. Okay, so let me open my notes. One sec. This is always confusing. I always
Mm,
get stuck.
mm.
Okay, so we are in IPEC. So I have emailed you these notes as well, that there's two components to the IPEC services on JBoss, Legacy IDEC and IPEC Authenticator. Only the Legacy IDEC component of the JBoss service uses prod IPD. Both the IPEC adapter in the JBoss service and IPEC Authenticator uses OpenShift. Both are on NetVibes. This is done, and these are the URLs for QA and prod. So here it says, so in IPEC, both Innovia and NetVibes are linked together. When you open Grand Central tool, start from user, fill user as P935, then go to governed object and search for the object which is not working. If it appears, the search directly linked to MQL or Innovia, that means it is appearing directly. So here when I'm searching for my username P935 22929, this one, this is my username has come here, and here it will show you all the privileges I have, that I'm a contractor, my EAR is true, my CGD is clear, these group memberships I have, and everything. Then you will receive the ticket that users are not able to find some governed objects. Let's say I'll show you the email. I'm Let me load my Outlook. So I'll show you what kind of incidents or tickets we receive. But right now we just need to do a simple test which should work. So we should receive the response like this, that this user is able to access. So service bulletin 25452. Let's try on this one. So I'm this, then go to governed object. We will choose service bulletins, service bulletin, service bulletin, and we choose 25452. This one, add here. So now our user is this, and I'm choosing the service bulletin. I am in JBoss IDAC Authenticator. I am in prod. This is in prod. So if I submit this, see, I'm getting the response that I am allowed to view this right now. It works like this. So if you are receiving this, that means this the object you have searched here, this response is coming from Innovia. One sec, I'll show you one more thing.
So
So mostly, one sec. So we get the email from Aarti, I think. Yeah.
so you put your ID, then you go to the govern object, then you
Yeah.
select the IDEC type, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. JBoss IDAC Authenticator. So in this one, we got the issue. Tan sent it to me. So they told us that can you please help us if IPEC or IDEC was down in production on Monday 6 2024 from this to this as we were unable to connect to below URL and they were having some issue. So this is like they if they are having some outage they will reach out to you, and sometimes these governed objects are not visible to them. So if I let's say 25452, so if let's assume there is a object which is called 2545221, and when I'm trying to search that, let's say 2546335, that is not here, right? You cannot see, you cannot locate this, but user is saying that they are unable to view this into the IPEC issue, into the IPEC. So that means these governed objects are coming from Innovia, but the object I'm searching for, it's not coming into the details. That means there is a problem between the connection in Innovia and these governed objects. These governed objects here loading are from Innovia, but if we go with the true one, 25452, this came from Innovia. We got the response we added here, and it will create your request. Let's say I have added this bulletin. Now I need to add a part number. So a part number which will look like 30, 30, 30. Let's say this one, and I will add this part number. Here your request will be created. You see your user, and then you see you are searching for a service bulletin and you are searching for a part. So you choose IDAC Authenticator, and whichever environment they will say that they are having issue. Let's say they say they are having issue in QA, so you choose QA int. It said they say dev, so you choose dev int. Right now we are checking in production, and you need to accordingly change here as well. Is it dev, QA, or prod? So let's say we have created a response and submit this. So we are getting the response on the object name. Service bulletin is also available, and it will give you all the information like what is a collaborative space, blah blah blah. So in that case, you were asking me that where this will come. So now let's test on your ID. So I'll remove mine. So let's say P929160. See, it is your ID and this is your profile. And I will check if you remove all, if you have access to this one, 25452 and service bulletin. 25452. 25452, this one. So add here, and the response has been created. This user, And the service bulletin, let's test on your URL. It says your location of country has expired. So first you
Okay.
need to resolve this error to check the next error, whether you are able to locate this data or not. So how you can resolve this issue? So go to the URL which I gave you and click on confirm country. Put your username, password.
I didn't see a screen. Where is the screen?
You don't see my screen?
Your screen right now stay in now you switch to
I am on Grand Central. Do you see?
now I see yeah, I see a Grand Central.
What are you seeing?
Yeah, Grand Central. Sorry.
Okay, okay. Now go to the URL which I gave you. We will resolve this error for you.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay. I thought you want me.
Yeah,
Okay. I will do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, let me go to your chat. Copy link. Okay. Username, P number.
Yes, your P number and your LDAP password.
Okay. Submit. Please confirm. Yes. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, it's done. Okay, so now if are you seeing my screen right now?
Okay, let me go to your screen. Okay. I'm seeing now. Okay.
Yeah, so now if I submit here, see, the response has changed.
Okay, got it.
Mm, But here the reason it says denied because you do not have access, but in my case it was different. So because here I had FTO 100 and everything, that's why I had the access, but in your case it's denied, but still you are able to locate the part that it is working for you. So if I see now my 229 and let's say this service bulletin and now I submit, see I have the allowed because of this FTO 100 I have in my profile. So we need to check with Tan that how can you get this access. Let me send him this email. Okay, I'll just send him an email to Tan. Because of the Splat team, I'm having issue.
Mhm.
Okay. Again, my computer got slow. And I'll send him your user account as well. Okay, we can close this. Okay, so this part is clear to you, right? We will create the response and then we will check here. Now the next part is
I have question. I have question. I have
okay.
question. So you say, yeah, here, right here. You say if the user can see an object, but I don't see from this screen, what does it mean?
That means the user is saying that object is not loaded properly in Innovia. Sometimes what happens because NetVibes and Innovia is connected, so whatever is available in the Innovia, it should be available in the governed objects also. But sometimes the web services are not refreshed or some cron jobs are not working properly. So in that case, what will happen? Because of the web services have not worked properly, so Innovia will not populate the data into the NetVibes. And just because of the NetVibes are not working, the data will not come into the this governed objects. It will not show here. That's why.
Then what's the action we should take?
Yeah, that's what I'll show you now. Okay. Just a sec. So, yeah. So now I'll show you the next part. Now let's say user is saying that they are not able to see the data and you also check here, you locate here and you are also seeing the error that data not found, which we were seeing previously. Let's remove that. Sometimes let's say I chose QA int here and here I'm trying to run which profile it is. Okay, let me choose mine. P935229 and governed object remove. So I'm taking here part 30, 30, 30. Let's say this one. I have chosen this one here, but I'm in QA int right now. So you see my profile 30, 30, 30. I'm in P935 and submit. This is coming just because 3030 is also available in production, but let's say some parts are available in QA but not in production, you will see the error also. So you need to make sure that the environment you are keeping on the both sides is same. If you are working on QA, then choose QA on the both sides. If you are working on prod, then work prod. Sometimes what happens, Some parts are available in QA but not in prod. And sometimes what will happen, like let's say some user has run the job, that the parts will be uploaded into the Innovia, but into the Innovia prod, but due to some web service, the parts are not available in the Innovia right now. But they will be saying that no, they have already updated in Innovia, and when you will try to check here, you will not see those parts here. Then also that means you understood that issue is coming from Innovia. How you can make sure that issue is coming from Innovia? Then we will check our notes. Okay. Now the next thing is, if you see any error, go to net5s and just copy the object and pass it. If it is empty, then issue is in net5s. If it loads, then there should not be any error. So let's do this part. PW200-092. Go to net5s, just put the part number PW200-092 and search. Choose environment here, search. You are receiving this information. That means it is coming, it is working. That means there is no error. But let's say if you do one and search, it's nothing, then there is a problem. So you will see issues like this. If some user is coming and they are saying that they are not able to see that part, so you try to reproduce the issue in the NetVibes and search here. If the query is loading, that means there is no issue. If the query is, let's say I'm assuming some part and you try to run and there is no query, so that means there is some problem. Okay.
Mhm.
And then if it is does not load, go to MQL editor and run the query. So let's say I ran it. Let's do it in QA and let's do it with one. So let's say nothing is coming up here. That means it's not available in NetVibes. Now we will go to MQL editor. That means we will directly query the Innovia part now. So this is the query which you can take and try to run it in MQL. We will choose the production. So temp query bus, select execute, and that means it is loading. So that means there is no issue. And yeah, this is the mostly thing will comes. And if you locate that there is a issue in NetVibes or in Ovia, then you know you need to reach out to HCL and HCL will check on their part. And
That's
now, mhm.
so if MQL found, but NetWeb is not found, what do we do?
What?
If MQL search, we found it,
Yeah,
but the NetWeb search, we didn't have it. So
yeah.
what is the
Then
issue?
in that case also go to HCL Elizabeth and tell her that you are not able to find this query in NetVibes and she will have some pages to refresh in NetVibes. I don't have access to prod NetVibes, but I will show you the QA one.
So it means she need a refresh like the connector, right?
Yeah, she needs to refresh the connectors. Exactly. So now according to this architecture, this IPEC IDEC authenticator is connected to the JBoss. And now I will show you. Sometimes the user will say that the JBoss was not working or some servers were down. So let's say user is coming to you and they are saying that this something is not working in IPEC. So your first step will be log in to JBoss. My JBoss is this one. Go to this, log in onto JBoss.
Okay. Do I have this link?
I have sent multiple emails to Robert
Oh,
Meyer. They are
uh,
not creating your user. So I will tell Karen today.
thank you very much. JBus.
JBoss.
Do I have
So
your this document?
yeah, I sent
This
you notes already on Friday.
Friday? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oopsie. Oops. Edit cancel. One sec. What I'm doing. Yeah. Sign in. So you are onto the JBoss platform. This is the prod one. So I have already sent you these notes. You can refer to my notes. Let me show you. I have already sent. So it will be easy for you to refer. Where is it? How come is it not there? This on Friday I sent you
About what?
this notes, IPEC notes.
Yeah, can you show me?
Yeah, that's what I'm searching.
Okay.
Never mind, I'll send you again.
Thank you very much. I have so much information. I
Yeah, you
couldn't
will
know which
digest
one
it
is which.
once I will leave.
These two. They say, oh no.
It's sent through Pratt. That's why. Just sec.
You sent
Nope.
to the other person?
No. It's sent through my Pratt email. That's why I'm not able to search in my DXC.
Oh,
You
oh,
should have it. Let's
I
see.
already, okay. I got it. But it doesn't hurt to send me again. Doesn't hurt. Send me again. Send me again.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt. Because when you are so overloaded, you don't know which one is which. You don't know what is purpose, and
Yeah,
it couldn't take even
exactly.
you send it. I didn't know.
So I'll send you again.
Yeah.
It
Thank
has
you
my
very much.
username password also. I don't think it will work once I leave. So keep it. Does
Oh
not hurt.
really? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, here. I'll send it to me also.
So once you leave, this document I cannot open it.
That's why I sent you an email.
Oh, okay, got it. The
Yeah.
email will be fine, right?
Yeah, exactly. You will have
Okay.
email. You
Okay.
can save my conversation also the way I have saved Dana's, Tan's, Peter's conversations.
Okay.
So I'll show you here. Why is it so slow?
So the J bus, the one you say Robert didn't respond. Maybe you can forward that email if she didn't respond before after you leave. I can then follow up.
You
Otherwise, I
are
have
in
nothing
CC.
to.
Camby is also
Oh,
in CC.
okay, got it. I didn't know. Sorry again.
No
Uh,
problem. That's what I'm saying. Once I will leave, then you will have the time to go through the material.
I just don't. Okay. I didn't know anything, man.
Okay, so now we are on JBoss here. So you will go to domain, and here you see four servers. There is prod IDAC and there is prod IPEC 2020. So these four should be up all the time. This is master and this is the standby server. For prod IPEC 2020, this is the master and this is the standby. So these four should be up all the time. Whenever some user is reaching out to you saying, this is not working, we do not see the parts. So first thing, you come onto this JBoss and check if all these four are up. If there is any problem, you see something is not up, then there is a thing here, it will come restart. Either you can, if you see both are not working, then you can restart the group. Otherwise, you will have the option to stop there. If it is stopped already, there will be the option to start server. So you start. And once like you see that you are trying to start, but it is not coming up, then you ping to Michael Solovich and ask him to get this container up because you are trying to start it and it's not working. So he will get it by forcefully or something. Then the next thing is you need to check the logs. So logs are here. You you go to runtime, you click on log viewer and click on date. So right now the logs, how come we have only one sec. Let's go to standby server and log viewer. How come it is only for January 25 and after that there are no logs and we are in prod? So if you need to check the logs, click on view here. It will show you all the logs. And sometimes user has the issue that their country is not up and you see those errors. Ask them that you have the country issue and get it done. So you will see something like that: PWC country, location, expiry date, and partner IP. So I think you understand how to read these logs, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you can check into these logs and you see if there is any error. There was a connection reset. As I showed you that Aarti sent us the email that there was some issue from this to this. And then how you can check. One thing is this. You can check the logs here on the JBoss. You can check on both servers. Master, so let me show you. There is one dev, one QA, and two are for prod. Okay. Uh, just a sec. Yeah, there is one server. There is dev, there is QA, and there is prod. So dev server is JBoss dev. JBoss. Dev, QA, and prod. So JBoss dev is called WCal QK9N. QA is called WCal QK90. And then there is a prod which has two. One is master and one is standby. Master and one is standby. So the master server is called WCal QW3B. WCal QW3B. And there is a standby server. Standby server is called WCAHQW0H. WCAHQW0H. So how this is how you access to dev, QA, and prod. So for dev, you have this URL. You go here. They will give you your username and password to check. Let's go to dev right now. Let's go to dev URL. Okay, we are in dev. So as I showed you that you if you go to domain, here you see only one. There is dev IDAC, dev IPEC 2020. If you will log into QA, you will see QA IDAC, QA IPEC 2020. Now we are in prod. So you see prod IDAC and prod IPEC 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are so here you see prod IDAC, prod IPEC 2020. And we are in dev, so these both are also up. So if there is any issue, you first check this, make sure these are up, then go to runtime, go to logs, log viewer, and check the logs. So here, see here logs are working fine. We have today's log, and if we click on view, you see some logs are there, but it is for dev, so nobody is asking for anything. And you see the errors like user location expired for country, and for which user it came in morning. For some user must be some user trying, or maybe does it give any error? User ID ES34867. So maybe some user has been trying to access and his country was expired. So sometimes you will see the errors kind of this, and sometimes there will be Java errors. Now, the next thing. So now this JBoss part is done. Now the next thing is you need to
Oh, wait,
connect
wait, wait.
the
I have a
application.
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
I understand those Grand Central, Grand Valley. What is that name? Grand
Grand
IPEC?
Central tool.
Grand Central, I understand very well. And
Okay.
now we jump to the JBus. What's the JBus role? I don't understand the JBus. What's
Uh,
the
One
yeah.
sec. So the architecture which I showed you, which you have listened to the TAN's KT as well. Let's open his architecture email, architecture document. Open shift goes to Excel lead, LDAP. No, it's not there. It's not in here. Okay, it's not here also, so I'll show you in the architecture diagram. Okay,
Right.
so you see this? We have we have three URLs. Web apps D, this is for dev. This this is I think for dev, how it's working. So we go to this URL web apps D. This connects to the F5 server, and then F5 server connects to IDAC authenticator and IPEC authenticator. These two services are available inside a JBoss container. So JBoss is available on the 9N. These IDAC and IPEC authenticator are under JBoss. And these two are connected to the database which is called CMD1, CMT1 or prod IPD, as you know. So if it is a dev, it will be CMD1 database. If it is QA, it will be CMT1 database. And if it is prod, it will be prod IPD database. And after that, this IDAC authenticator is connected to the database, and this IPEC authenticator is connected to the NetVibes, and NetVibes is then connected to the Innovia.
Mhm.
So we have kept both these authenticator under JBoss. So that's why you see when we connect to JBoss, we go to domain and you see these two containers are under JBoss, dev IDEC and dev IPEC 2020. We have named IPEC 2020, but it is this IPEC and IDEC. And we need to make sure that these both are working. That's why it is under JBoss, and we need to make sure that these both are up all the time.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
got it. Can you switch
yeah,
to production? I have a question for you for production. Oh, wait.
okay.
So this one, what's difference between, now go back to the IDEC. Go back to previous screen.
Hmm.
Go back. Go back.
Which one?
There, here. What's difference between Dev IDEC and Dev IPEC 2020?
Dev IDEC was the legacy application when it was connecting to the legacy applications like DTran, or it was like an old authenticator services which were connecting to the database to make sure to give accesses to other applications. Right now, we have the new application which is called IPEC, and we have named it to IPEC 2020, and this authenticator works for the newer applications which are coming into the production side. Just because we have not lost the link with older application, that's why we are keeping the IDAC and we are keeping the IPAC also. And that's why IDAC is connecting to the database, but IPAC is connecting to the NetVibes, which are the part of newer application. So by the time, as soon as these legacy applications are going and getting replaced, so till the time we are keeping the IDAC authenticator up. So once we will see that there is no need and there are no old applications, we will switch off the plug from here, and all the applications will go to IPAC for the authentication.
Okay. Okay. Can you
Yeah,
switch back? Can you go back to the screen again?
right. Yeah,
Previous screen? Look, okay. 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 Can you switch to production? I have a question for you in production.
yeah.
Production.
That's why I gave you the recording from Tan, because Tan has explained so much better than me. I am also confused like what's why IDAC IPAC
No. Yeah,
2020. So
good. Yeah, good. So how can they are different? How can they are three columns? How can previous dev only two? How can this one has three?
because this
Here,
is a standby server, we are connecting to a standby server also. That's what I showed you here. In prod, we have two. One is master and one is standby. So the master is connecting to the 3B. These both are for the master controller, and these both are for the standby controller.
can you show me which two? You highlight those two. I cannot see. What do you
This
mean?
master has this prod IDAC and this prod IPAC 2020. This is the standby. So this standby has this prod IDAC and prod IPEC 2020. So whenever you, let's say some applications are connecting to this prod IDAC, by somehow this got switched off. There is some problem and this is not up. So Standby will come into the service and application will start connecting to this standby until this master comes back.
Okay, wait. Because your cursor moves so quick. Tell me 1, 2, 3. Okay,
This is
left
one,
top.
one,
Okay, when you say this, I don't see your
both
cursor.
left, both right.
Okay,
Go
both left
left,
is means what? Means what? Which you stand by?
these one and this two. Do you see? One,
Okay.
two.
No,
Just
you
up
move
and
so.
down. Just connect up and down. You see a master here
Mhm.
and you see a standby server here.
Where? Now I lost your cursor. Oh, standby is over here. So the first
Here.
color is master, second color is a standby. Is that right?
Yeah. The one I switched in blue. Do you see this?
This is standby.
Yeah, this is the standby.
And the one you highlight, the master, is to your left, right?
This is
The
master,
master.
right?
Huh? So the
Let
one you
me
highlight.
take a
Oh,
screenshot and then I'll explain you. Just check. See. Okay. Okay. Uh, this is one. This is master
mhm.
for IDAC.
Okay.
And this is master for IPEC 2020. This is standby.
This is standby.
Standby server for IDAC.
Okay, okay. That's why I thought.
And this is standby server for IPEC 2020.
Okay. Okay, I got it now. Okay.
And this is this WCAHQW0H. This is the standby server name.
And the master is
And master is 3B.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it?
Now, okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you switch back to the tense architect? This picture.
Right. Yeah.
Can you switch? Okay. So you say okay. IDEC is the legacy. IPEC is
Yes.
the okay. So okay. In the future, it's going straight to IPEC, right?
Yeah, it will be straight to IPEC. They are working on it right now.
Okay, but it says OpenShift, right? So
Yeah,
in the
it will
future, it's
it
going to be OpenShift and no more JBoss, right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. No more JBoss. Everything
Okay,
will be OpenShift.
I understand. Okay, good, clear. Go ahead,
Oh,
continue.
so this is the part, and you understood, right? How to check the services, how to check the logs.
Yeah, yeah, you just show me, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
only part. And if wherever there is issue in QA or dev or prod, you come here. First you complete your JBoss part and then the next part. Then in next time you you go to applications where the applications logs are generated. So take this URL. Go here. And here you will see two things, prod IDAC, prod IPEC 2020. So first thing you go to prod IDAC and there are no logs. No, you go to prod IPEC 2020 and there is logs and the latest logs is today here. So you click on it here and then try to read it from here. As from this email you will understand. So Aarti reached out to us. She was saying, uh, can you please help us if the IPEC or IDEC service was down on Monday 6, 2024? So this information you can locate from these application logs. So you scroll down here. Let's assume today is May 6 and we will reach out to May 6 and we will try to see if there are any errors generated. So you see following error occurred while user IPEC accessed the object by TNR. Hmm. While retrieving the countries and then there is a get allowed list. So this error is coming back to back today. And so you see here if there is anything down and the errors you see like this exalead instance was down. So this exalead is related to NetVibes. We have not received any ticket today, but mostly I have seen whenever this exalead instance was down. So it is kind of some outage we have seen in the IPEC. It might not be too much to be seen, that's why nobody reached out. But if let's say the service is not available for 1 hour or 2 hour, then mostly tickets come and then we check here like why. As soon as you see exalead instance is down, that means NetVibes is down, so there was some NetVibes connectivity issue.
Okay.
So you just try to see the errors here if something makes sense to you related to the issue they reached out to you. You know Java, right? So you can understand these issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the main part. This is for the pro, how do you check for prod, and the similar thing is for the QA we have. Similarly, you will use these links to go to QA. You will use this link to go to prod. And apart from that, I wanted to show you NetVibes. So I have this,
Oh, yeah,
uh,
stay. I have a question.
yeah,
So, in this picture, right, you have four
mhm.
links to your left. Oh, no, don't move. Go back. Okay, you have four links in the top left corner, right?
Yeah.
Can you switch back? Okay. So, whenever the user complain, I go to, for example, production. I click the number four link and do analyze just like what you did. If they complain QA, I click the
This
second
one.
from a button, right? This is
Yeah.
production, right?
No,
The
this
one
is
you
for
highlight is,
QA. I have written here it's QA.
then how can you have two QA?
I think there are two QA. Let me see the 9P also. I think 9O and 9P are two QA. I think we have two QA and two prod. There is one dev.
Okay, but you list only one part, right?
There are in JBoss, uh let me show you. Yeah, you no, there are two QA and two prod. So there is 9O and there is WCal QK9P. There are two QA and then there are two prod. Let's
Mhm.
log into this QA also and see. Yeah, you see there are two QA, master and 9P.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is one dev, two QA and two prod servers. So for two, if there is any issue, you go if as per the environment, you go to QA, you go to prod, you go to dev. And now the last thing I wanted to show you the net vibes.
Okay.
Let's connect to net vibes because we have to jump to another
Yeah,
meeting.
yeah, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No
Too many
problem.
questions.
It's
So,
okay. Admin exalead. Yeah. So here I have not much information. It just if the governed objects here are not loading, let's say here are not loading, so you can ask Liz to rescan these documents, these connectors. These four connectors are joined together. Governed type is coming here from governed object. So you can just ask her to scan these documents and you can just ask her if you see any errors there. And there are many issues. You can go to API console as well and you can try to access something, let's say 33. You can try to search. So you will find some documents. These are not related. We do not go much depth in NetVibes because we do not have access. This is just QA I'm showing to you. And here also some connectors are available. This is here for the replication data. This is mostly Elizabeth's team will do. You just need to reach out to them. See here, this is in working stage for the part spec type. So that means this is being scanned right now in QA.
okay.
And if you see anything that it is being scanned and being working, then maybe wait for some time and once it is all scanned and then try to load. This is how it works.
Got it.
I think that's it. Mostly this is the IPEC, IDEC. We receive issues. Hmm. Yeah, you can stop the recording. We are mostly completed in IPEC authenticator, and if I remember anything, I will let you know. Once we are done with Karen's meeting, we will meet again because we need to work on Tan's email he has sent. There are duplicates